Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are fine. Today's lesson is about a biography of an Egyptian hero, Dr. Mustafa Said. Students' book pages 46 and 47. Let's start. Okay, here, before we start, I'd like you to tell me, who is your favorite famous Egyptian person? Yes. Okay, good. Now let's discover why Dr. Mustafa Said is a real hero. Look at these pictures. Okay, and now, before we read, let's learn some new words. Look at the pictures and guess which one is correct. The first word is brilliant. Brilliant. It means very smart or clever. Brilliant. Number two, a global expert. A global expert. Someone is known all over the world for their knowledge. Number three, nanoscience. Nanoscience, the study of very tiny things, even smaller than a hair. Nanoscience. So the three words are brilliant and global expert and nanoscience. Okay, is it clear? I hope so. Let's move to the next slide. Here is the text, the first two paragraphs of the text. Dr. Mustafa Said, science with a golden touch. Okay, look at the text. Okay, I'll give you some time to look and read it silent. Okay, now let's read about Dr. Mustafa Said. Dr. Mustafa Said is a brilliant Egyptian scientist. He was born in Egypt in 1933 and had a great love for learning from a young age. He studied at Ain Shams University in Cairo before going to the United States to continue the scientific research. Dr. Said became a global expert in chemistry and nanoscience. Nanoscience is the study of very tiny things, much smaller than a human hair. One of the most important discoveries is called Said's rule, a scientific idea that was named after him. Okay? Now look and underline these bold words. Let's move to the next slide. Here are the last two paragraphs. Look at the paragraphs and read. Okay, one of his biggest achievements is his work with tiny gold particles. he found out how these gold nanoparticles can be used to help doctors detect and treat some types of cancer. Because of his important discoveries, Dr. Said has received many major awards, including the U.S. National Medal of Science. He is a true hero of science and a source of pride for Egypt. Okay, my dear students, let's move to the next question. I want you to think about this question. What is Dr. Mustafa Said famous for? Yes, think and guess. It's very easy. Sure, excellent. He is a scientist who studies nanoscience and gold particles. Great. Let's move to the next exercise. Here, read and answer. You have 4 questions. Okay, you need to read and answer the questions. The first one, where was Mustafa Said born? Number 2, what did Dr. Said become an expert in? Number 3, how could Said help doctors detect and treat some types of cancer? And the last one, number 4, why do you think Egypt is proud of Dr. Said? Okay. Yes. Let's go. Check the answers. The first one is, where was Mustafa Said born? Actually, he was born in Egypt in 1933. So what did, number 2, what did Dr. Said become an expert in? Yes, sure. He became an expert in chemistry and nanoscience. Very good. Number 3, how could Said help doctors detect and treat some types of cancer? Great. Because he found out how these gold nanoparticles help detect and treat cancer. And the last question, that why do you think Egypt is proud of Dr. Said? And all sure we're proud of Dr. Said. Actually, very good, because he made discoveries and won many awards. That's right. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Here, question number 3. Read the text about Dr. Mustafa Said again, then write these sentences in the correct order from 1 to 4. Here, my students, we need to put the events in the right order. Okay, so read. I will give you some time to read the 4 sentences and put them in the correct order. Okay, let's go. Okay, have you finished? Okay, that's right. Let's go. Okay, let's now put the events in the right order. Look. Okay, who can say the first one? Yes, that's right. It's easy. The first one is excellent. B. Mustafa Said is a brilliant Egyptian scientist. Nice. Number 2, Very good. D, he studied in Egypt and then in the United States. What's next? Yes. Very good. Number 3 is letter A. He became an expert in chemistry and nanoscience. And sure, what is the last one? Actually, number 4 is C. He found out tiny gold particles can help doctors fight cancer. That's right. Is it clear? I hope so. Okay, let's move to the next slide or the next part of our lesson today. Here, we need to learn if we want, to write a short biography like this. What do we need? We need to follow these simple tips. Okay, so my dear students, we need to write a short biography so we can follow these simple tips. Listen carefully and look. The first thing is to start with key facts. We need to start with key facts. And number 2, yes, we need to tell about the early life of the person. So we need to write about his early life, his childhood, and so on. And after that, we need to say what they did. Okay, we need to explain or say what the person did. And next, we need to use the correct time order. It's very important to follow the time order and also to add fun facts. We need also to use clear and simple language. Don't forget to use clear and simple language. And finally, end with their impact. Okay? So these are the tips that you need to follow when you write a short biography. Okay? Okay, my dear friends. Now let's move to the last part in our lesson. Here is the practice. Okay, write a biography about 60 to 70 words about your favorite famous Egyptian person. Okay, so you can write about your favorite Egyptian person in 60 to 70 words. And please pay attention to include the name, when and where they were born, what they studied or did, and why they are important. Okay? Okay, so please don't forget these things and write it. And write your ideas in your notebook. Okay, write them in the notebook and think about what you need to write about and write these ideas in the notebook. Okay, and don't forget to follow the rules. Okay, and now this is the last part of our lesson. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Thank you and best of luck. Goodbye.